Right, so be right now. I'm not very sure. Let's see. Um, okay, so guys, I think, yeah, right. So we actually live. Yeah, so today I just want to be able to share a few tips with you about marketing, or the difference between marketing and selling. Okay, because this is an area that most people actually confuse, and people actually fear marketing because they tend to confuse it with selling. Okay, but in reality, marketing and selling are not actually the same thing. Okay, they're two different things. And I just pull. Let me see if I can be able to pull. I just try and pull screen here. Okay. Um, so yeah, if you look at this, this actually shows the difference between selling and marketing. If you can be able to see that, okay, it actually shows you the difference between selling and marketing. So So now, if you look at selling, because most of us are out there and you're trying to promote something, whether you're in network marketing or whatever you do, there's something that you're trying to sell. Okay, there's something that you're trying to sell, or there's something you want people to be able to buy from you. Let me not use the word selling really, but there's something that you want people to be able to buy from you. Okay, and the biggest challenge is that how do you get people to be able to buy from you without actually feeling salesy? Okay, and that's the biggest challenge. Okay, so now when you look at selling, you could say that if, for example, your network marketing or whatever you're promoting, you could say that we have the best grass seed in the world. Okay, but this gives people room for them to be able to try and qualify. Is it true that you indeed have like the best seed in the world? So actually, this leaves room for you to be judged. Okay, so people have a room to be able to actually judge if what you're saying is really true. Okay, but on the other hand, if you say these three simple tips to the greenest lawn in the neighborhood, now this provides room for information and people will want to learn more compared to trying to prove. Because you see, if someone comes to you to be able to learn, and someone comes to you to be able to prove if what you're saying is true, these people are different and they're in different positions. Okay, so what is important is to make sure that in your selling process or whatever you're trying to do is that you're trying to educate people. Let me give you another example. Could be Mary Lynch is a reputable company that's been in the business for over 100 years. Now, this could applies a lot in people who are network marketing, because sometimes you want to prove that our company or the company that you're working with is the best company compared to any other company. But think of this way: if you put it 4 ways to tell if you are on track for retirement, because the thing is that if you have got the attitude of helping people, educating people, that makes a ton of a difference. Okay, and that's very very powerful. Okay, so just give me a second and to confirm that everything is actually going well here, and you guys can be able to see the stream. Okay, so I think we are actually aligned. Awesome. So it's a matter of like how do you perceive it? Okay, how do you want to be able to add value to people? Now, another perspective is that the greatest you can say that the greatest compensation plan in history of direct sales, we pay out 15 different ways. Okay, now still this is like promoting yourself. This is actually selling. Okay, but another to be able to put is the 5 proven ways to make a side income even with a full-time job. So the thing is that if you actually, and what I would recommend that you do is just pull this pen here. Okay, so what I would recommend you to do is to focus whatever you're promoting out there. I want you to focus on this. Okay, I would like you to focus on this. instead of focusing on this, because when you focus on these ones, okay, this one's basically it's like you promoting yourself. It's like trying to sell. It's like you pulling the customer to convince the customer, okay? And people don't like be convinced as much as they like. Someone once said that as much as like people want to buy, they do not like being sold. Okay, so there's a big difference. There's a huge difference. Okay, another way to be able to put it is that let's try to grab this off. You could say that we have over 80 providers with the lowest energy rates. Now you're trying to sell something, but then the other way to put, you're able to put is that discover 5 simple ways to reduce your monthly home living expenses by as much as $700. I mean, this it creates curiosity. You're trying to change opinions, because I actually think that marketing is a process of changing people's perspective with an intent of making a sale. Okay, marketing is the process of changing people's perceptions or understanding with an intent of making a sale. In that, you want the customer to be able to convince themselves, because if you try to, someone else said that, I think this is Grant Ellerson. He says that when you say it, they doubt it. But when the customer says it, they believe it, or they own it actually. So the thing is that you want to make sure that your customers, okay, the people you're trying to market to, the people you want them to be able to buy your idea, whatever the people you want to be able to buy your product, okay, because we are all selling something, whether you're preaching on the pulpit, or whether you're trying to sell up a product in multi-level marketing, or whether you want to be able to source for people to be able to fund your business idea. We are all selling something. And the thing is that if you say it, they will doubt it or they question it. But if they say it, they will own it. And marketing is a process of trying to change people for them to be able to own the idea, for them to feel that they have made the decision to make the purchase. And that is very powerful. Okay, so you have to look for ways to make sure that you're educating your audience. All right, I think I'll be able to pull another slide here. Just 1 second. Okay, so the thing is that I want to focus another to be able to use that instead of saying our weight loss shake is made from the highest quality ingredients. Okay, you still sell something. Okay, and people have to like to judge, is it true what you're saying? But another good way to be able to put is that 10 fast and easy fat burning recipes your whole family will love. I mean, that's very powerful. It creates curiosity, and people will be able to take time. Okay, so the thing is that it's how actually you want to be able to put it. How people you want people to be able to look at the whole concept. Okay, I just want to pull another slide here. Okay, let's just see this. Give me 1 second. I'll be able to just put this down in this slide here, so I can be able to show it to you. Okay. So basically, the whole process of actually marketing your idea is you should market to your audience. Don't try selling to them, because actually like selling is the last bit. Okay, so let me share maybe another slide here, maybe the last slide into this presentation. Okay, now this is something called like the marketing timeline. The marketing timeline, and unfortunately, most people when they start like the selling process, what they do is that they want to be able to start today and actually be able to make the sale today. Okay, they want to be able to start today and make the sale today. They want to be able to make the dollars today. Okay, but it doesn't always work on like that, unfortunately. Okay, it takes time, because and this is what I would like us to be able to perceive, that there's a process that is involved when you are actually trying to help customers to be able to change their mindset. There's a process that is involved. All right, so here's the thing, guys. This is what you call like the marketing timeline, and it starts here because some people don't know that they even need what you're selling, and that's why we're having like the first step should be to be able to build the desire. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, to make sure that you're actually building the desire. Okay, I'll just be able to click on this. This is step number 1, building the desire for your customers. All right, so you have to start by, and the way you build desire is by creating curiosity. Having the customers actually want to be able to learn more from you, because they don't actually know that they need what you are selling. Okay, so they'll never be able to know, and unless you provide, because I want to think of it this way. If you see this model, okay, you see this model here, okay, of selling. You say that you have the best grass in, people don't even know that they need the grass. Okay, but if you focus on educating them with three simple tools for green, I mean, they're good to be able to learn. And what happens is that with that education, they're good to actually be able to build the desire that, oh, kumbe, I actually need this type of grass. Okay, so it's building the desire first. Okay, if you can be able to get actually customers who have the desire already, I mean, that's very powerful. And that's why we normally encourage people to focus on how can you be able to get people who are already primed to buy, people who already know that they need the thing and that they're not sure where to be able to get that thing. Okay, then the next step is building, cultivating trust. Okay, and how do you build trust? You build trust by providing value in advance. Okay, because if you're just out there and promoting your thing, people are going to be able to avoid you. Let me tell you for free, people are going to be able to avoid you. And yeah, they'll be able to avoid you. But if you go ahead and provide value, whatever you're in, whether you're in the fitness niche, whether you're in the weight loss niche, whatever you're in, there's so much value you can be able to provide to your audience, to your followers for free. Okay. Now, the other thing you need to be able to do is establish authority and credibility, because with consistency, with ability to be able to keep providing value consistently, people realize that you are not going anywhere. Okay, and that's why the process of actually marketing is not something that you do today and then quit. It may take even like 6 months, but as long as you're consistent, people like your audience and your followers will actually look up to you as an authority. Okay, and this becomes very powerful. Then the next step is educating your audience. Okay, just click on this once again. Educate your audience. Okay, and this comes with like providing value to them, providing value to your customers, providing value to your followers. All right, and that makes a ton of a difference. Providing value to them. Then the next step is you qualify and disqualify. Let me tell you this, that no matter how good your product is, everyone is not your customer. Now this is very huge, because sometimes people are going to be able to say no to you and feel bad about it, or because you've been told that every no has a yes behind it, you want to keep chasing someone who says no. But what I've learned is that if someone says no to you, don't feel bad. It's not about you actually. Some people are not meant to be your customers, and that's 100% okay. Some people are not meant to be your customers. I mean, I would say this even for relationships. Some people are not meant to be in your life, and that's okay. It's not because there's anything wrong about you, neither is it that there's anything wrong about them. It's just that some people are not made to be in your life. And the sooner you accept that, the better, because it gives you room to be able to grow and to keep going forward. Some people are not meant to be your customers, and that's 100% okay. So if you try pitching your product to them and they say no, thank you, I think you should be able to respect that and keep moving. Okay, don't get discouraged and do not stop. All right. So you need to be able to qualify and disqualify some people from being your customers, and that's 100% okay. Actually, it's okay to fire some customers from your business. Why? Because well, I don't like cussing, but some customers actually yeah, it's like we say that customers from hell, or customers who are just there to be able to cause pain to you, and it's okay to do away with them, just like some friends. Okay, and actually friends. All right. So that's the thing, guys. And now, after you've done all this process, that's the only time that you actually qualify to make a sale. All right. That's the only time that you actually qualify to be able to make a sale. All right. And that's very important. So after you've gone through this process, because some of us actually want to be able to start today and be able to cash in today, but doesn't always like work like that. It takes time, it's a process, and you must be willing to be able to pay the price of actually of doing what you have to do, building the relationship, cultivating trust, establishing authority and credibility, educating your audience, and you qualify some people, disqualify some people. And it's not because there's anything wrong with those people, neither is it because there's anything wrong with you. It's just because some people are not made to do business with you. Some people are not made to be in your life, and that's just how it is. It's not because yeah, there's anything wrong with them. So the sooner you accept that, the better. Just let them be, and I mean, just let it be like that, and that's how life is. And if you can be able to weed out those people that you don't need in your business, and actually focus on having the right people in your business to be able to make a world of a difference. Okay, so guys, that's it. And I thought maybe we should be able to share this concept because we've seen people who are coming to the industry today, and they're dropping messages on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all these places, saying that if you want to be able to make this amount of money, please drop a yes. Okay, but those things are not working anymore. Let me tell you, some people are just posting products like if you are selling um, a toothpaste or something like that. Maybe I've got some soaps in my shop right here. I mean, my office. Just try and pull this, for example. I've got some soaps here, and I've seen people just posting the soaps. But instead of just posting like this, is the best soap in the market, want to do borrow a concept, a leaf from this. Actually, if you borrowed a leaf from this, make a poster about maybe the 5 proven ways to be able to actually choose the best soap, okay, or the 5 benefits of using organic soap or something like that. Find a way to be able to add value to your audience, create content, okay, educate your followers, and that's how you actually build a brand that is long lasting. Okay, so I think that's what I want to be able to share for today, and I really hope that you really found value in this. Yeah, so if you want to be able to learn more about marketing, I'll be able to post something under this video. Let me just see if I can be able to do that. If you want to be able to learn more about marketing and selling, and how you can actually be able to build a stronger brand, I would encourage you to go to Jocelyn, good to see you. So I want to encourage you to go to www.class, okay, .official. I'm typing that right now. www.class.official Elius Simon, okay, .com, okay, www.class.officialeliassimon.com. www.class.officialeliassimon.com. Okay, so I've shared that link there. What you can do is that just go ahead and click on that. There's a sign up that you're going to be prompted to be able to sign up. Okay, and it's actually a training by Russell Branson, Steve Larsen, and Julie Stoyan. Is a 30 days challenge. Okay, and it's going to be so powerful. So it's what really changed my life when it comes to marketing. So, guys, that's it for today. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be able to share this video on YouTube and on my Facebook page so that you can be able to find it there. So, wherever you find it, I'm going to be able to put the link to this video in the description below so that you can be able to have access. This is going to be able to change your lives, like a 30 days challenge on how to launch an online business and how to be able to do marketing the right way, because this is going to be able to make a huge difference in your business. All right, so guys, that's it for today. And if you've got any questions or something else to be able to create content on, I'm happy to be able to do that. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one.